notification. Now broadcasting.
Sorry about that, y'all. Game glitched.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. And a pitch. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. The punch out there. Anderson down on strikes. Benintendi to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Benintendi into second, and he's got a double.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here is Yoan Moncada, a switch hitter batting right. Benintendi leads off second with one gone in the inning.
I had to restart, do different names for the game too.
Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Eloy Jimenez now. Swung on, belted. That's back. Off the base of the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And now 2-1. Man at second. Called strike right there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Detroit, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. How about a scouting report on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Now, Akil Baddoo. The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And there's a foul ball. Going to count 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Zach McKinstry can't hold up, and that's a strike. And now the 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that's outside. Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Paul Blackburn. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Number 47, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And that one clips the corner. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Next one misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate.
Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The pitch. And that one is inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now batting Max Kepler. Sneaks through, base hit. Kemp fires it to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. And it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. Off the mark there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Zach Geloff to bat next. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So here's Brown at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
1 out and a runner at second. That misses. 3-1 now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he walked him. First and second, 1 out. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Ball 1, no strikes. And the pitch. Here's the strike up high. And it's 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Pagan getting cranked up as well. Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. Fly ball down the line. Kepler on a dead sprint, racing back, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 3.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that's outside. Next next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Strike two. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Gone. That one felt good, and they lead it. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Lawrence Butler will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here comes the 0-1. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Didn't go. Swing and a ball popped up. Farmer under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Erce. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the A's, number 70, Lucas Erce.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
The Twins, the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And a foul ball left side.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
0-1. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Twin up to hit. First offering misses the mark. Right-handed reliever. And another ball. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, You're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
In the air out to center. Butler should have this one. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they trail by 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So the batting order turns over. Number 47 now at the plate. And that's in the dirt. Stevenson on third with 2 out. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two outs.
2-1.
Slap the other way, foul. Left-hand batter waits. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Showing the slab in today's game, Zach Greinke.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Marcus Semien stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. Now one missed. Saying, you know, Zach Greinke, a guy that even while he's been playing, he likes scouting amateur talent in person and watching guys on video. Well, in the 2012 year when he was with Milwaukee, he went into their draft room and there was video on the screen of a certain player, and he pointed at the screen Greinke did and said, that's the guy you should take with your first pick. He's the best player in the draft, and it turned out to be his future teammate, Corey Seager.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
He swings and fouls one off.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Hammer could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. Up next for the Rangers, Mitch Garver. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Steven Cruz getting ready to go. Number 40 getting loose as well. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. Runner at second here, 1 gone. This one lifted in the air, left field. Melendez puts it away for the out. 2 away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Here's Josh Young. That one's in there, 0-1. Low on at second with 2 down. That one hit to right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Bottom of the 1st. So up now for Kansas City, number 11. Good eye right there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now, takes strike 1. And the 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. Young settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Love how you let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. M.J. Melendez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air on the infield, Simeon pulls it down, and that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City, still behind by a count of 1-0. Steven Cruz gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 64,
And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Big time power. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. The wind and the pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next pitch is inside. And the count is 2-0. Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And now it's filled up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Three-two. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jonah Heim in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
One down, base is empty. And misses inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Leody Taveras. First pitch, and he just misses. Heim stands at first with one out. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 32, Evan.
And the batter now, Evan Carter. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Perez pulls that. everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Spencer Strider. What do we have on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Ji-Hwan Bae. That's inside, and we're underway here this afternoon. The 1-0.
Ball, that's up.
And that one hammered. Acuna going back some more, still going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And now 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Got him. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and today's starter, Mitch Keller. What's the scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a strike.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents The Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Lifted in the air, right center field. Palacios settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And Chris, they're not lacking for guys that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these guys have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. (2-0). And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Now all even up. And that one moves his feet. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting third.
Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Oh, 1 down. That one hooked foul. And he deals. That pitch just misses the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Strider back to work. Foul ball there.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Here comes a pitch.
1-1.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That one is absolutely belted. Harris going back, racing back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Andy Rodriguez digs in now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there. Strike one. Move to first.
Oh, hey.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I've become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Christian Yelich in now, takes ball one off the plate. Two balls, no strikes to count. Just off the inside edge. Kershaw fires. And a four-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And now it's William Contreras. Yelich goes. And a foul ball. Next pitch inside. And the count even 1-1. Step off, throw to first. Yelich dives back in. Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to short, could be 2. Underhanded to second. On to Freddie. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball one.
One ball, one strike.
And the next pitch is way outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a little bit low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in L.A., getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burnes. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The pitch. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Fouled off to the right.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
To the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead.
Hey guys.
Point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Will Smith. First and second here, no outs. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Andrew Chafin getting loose out there. Wilson warming up as well. One and two here. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And they get the out on Smith. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little.
I need the new. Newer version of this.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The wide to kick the pitch. Bounce back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1 right now.
Yeah, there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Verlander, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Gone.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Yelich at the dish. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's William Contreras, coming off an incredible hitting performance yesterday. Ripped on a line. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Batting fourth.
Willie Adames stands in. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability.
That one ripped. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those events where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And that ball is out of here. He powers that one out to left. His 27th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Luis Urias. This guy has turned into a beast. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw into second. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the Show, Wisconsin. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And 1-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Mark Canha. And that one fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder.
You're making me hungry.
I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in, and you got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot. The wind of the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by it. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor.
The right fielder, Tyrone.
The right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back on it. Still going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And foul ball. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus he's been a World Series champ 2 different times. Out towards right center. That's Wilson. That one is back. Out of here.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body. It's through this pitch.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Christian Yelich leaves the yard, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Verlander done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Robertson. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. A solo shot. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a run. It's 8-0. Bases empty, one away. Next to hit, Willie Adames. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0.
You're right. I just like dominating the
These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself.
All the way up.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
I'm basically playing a game of how high I could run up the score.
Slapped foul. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. And that one is out of here. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Here's Jesse
Am
Winker.
I having a delay, guys?
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. He's in with a double, and
So
that's his second
much.
double of the night.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Luis Urias. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Yes,
Luis Urias goes deep, and they add a couple more.
we should
It's
game
12-0.
together. That'd be cool.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
John Curtis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Yes. I just played man earlier today, but it glitched.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Taylor, the base runner at first with one out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And out of here. A towering shot to center is 23rd of the year. It's 14-0.
Your old fart, Mr. Jam. With age become. With age, there is wisdom, though.
Pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
This is Bryce Terang. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He blasts one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-0. Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
With age, there is wisdom.
Trying to bunt his way on. Whips it to first on the run. Yelich out on the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he grabs it foul. And he lays down a bunt, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Batting in, the left fielder,
Here's Tommy Pham. Miley, a former All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
To the right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it and got the ground ball.
And now the first baseman, Darren Ruff. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Ruff in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. In for a strike, 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Which pitch should I throw?
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Willie Adames. Curtis, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Another homer, and they boost their lead. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now on the bump, Sam Coonrod.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Here's the Brewers DH, Jesse Winker. In there for strike 1. Jesse Winker, a former 1st-round pick, a guy who was drafted originally by the Reds. He was an all-star starter. That one is absolutely belted. And gone. He powers one out to right field. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 17-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Canna makes the catch. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Taylor, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On to inning number 4. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here at the ballpark, here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Anyone still with me?
And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's a strike. Swing and a bouncer, and he grabs it in foul ground. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Terang. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Caught looking his first time up. Fought off foul. The Mets hitless so far in the game. Pop up here, third base side. Yelich on the move. Nice grab on the run. And that is
Yes.
4th. Up now for Milwaukee. Garrett
How are you
Mitchell.
doing?
And here it comes. Rip to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 18-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Line drive, base hit right field. Terang coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they extend their lead.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now, William Contreras. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's the 0-1. Slice to right. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Goes down looking.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Yelich goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Righty delivers.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Brewers lead it 19. Back here in Milwaukee, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Mark Canha will hit next. There's the strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Yelich should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jesse Winker up now for the Brewers. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The pitch. Going 1.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 20-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The line and the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
That one drilled left field. That is the inning. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. 5 innings complete. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Throw over to Tellez. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now back, left field, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. This to third, Urias. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 33, Darren.
And stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Adames settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. So he's perfect through 6. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Brewers are out in front 20-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is gone. His 4th home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 21-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too, and these are the types of performances that people just don't.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throw, and it gets away, and he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Is anyone
And first
in the
off,
chat?
is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 23-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now Willie Adames.
And one in the
And that's
chat.
ripped into left, base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came up to bat at 111, and when that's the case,
Okay.
odds are very
How are
much
you?
in your favor as a hitter.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
And that one pulled foul.
He's getting the barrel to the balls, just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Houston, how are you?
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Winker stands in now and watches strike one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
0-2 now. Rolled to short, could be two. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but
What
twice.
are you having for
We're
dinner
through
tonight,
6
y'all?
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
I wish I could come over and see some.
Center field. He's got it. One down. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And the 0-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Oh, that
He's
sounds
been very
even
frugal
better.
today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Can you hear background noise?
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Third baseman, Luis Urias.
Ottavino back to work. Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone! He'll circle the bases, his 19th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 24-0. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder. This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and it's gone. A shot to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 25-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Can you guys hear background noise?
And it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He circles the bases and they add a run. It's 26-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. A towering home run. His 5th home run of the game. It's 27-0.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting...
That one ripped. Out of here.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base hit center field.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Okay. Okay. You can do about it,
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Contreras round second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first, and the lead continues to grow.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Canna makes the play, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Out in front and foul to the left side. At the belt and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyrone.
And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's hard hit on the line. Canna makes the grab, and that is that. But wow, what an inning as they score 14 times. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's the strike. Miley into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Fouled off down the right side. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hey guys, how are you?
Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And now the lefty tapped softly on the ground. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Escobar, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
See you later tonight, my man.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 8th. So here's the Brewers DH, Jesse Winker. The pitch. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. That one hammered center field. Nimmo going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So 1 out, nobody on. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Here's the 0-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ripped on a line. And it is gone.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here is William Contreras coming on as Pham to make the play, and that ends the inning. Wade Miley, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 9th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
The line to kick the pitch.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
And down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. Stepping in, Darren Ruff. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey everyone. Hey guys.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. William Contreras. just about ready to roll here and getting to start. Corbin Burns. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And the pitch. That one's in there. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
First pitch, 12:40.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Luis Guillorme. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Nice one.
Yeah, right here. Come on, let's get it done. You ready to get it done? Let's get it done.
Next offering is fouled back.
It's like $70. Yeah, it's actually from Chicken 17 What's wrong with that?